name is Andy and I'm a compulsive gambler. I bet 14th of April 2007. Hi guys, yeah, well, I'm doing a little one this week, during the week again. Obviously the Twitter followers will know I'm doing this, but it's a bit impromptu again, but I'm recording this vlog live from Gibraltar. There is reasons for it, but I'll delve into that a bit later. How I've been really good. I'm feeling really good in the recovery. I'm quite happy. I'm quite focused at the moment, and I'm really good. Apologies, Sky. You had a slip yesterday, mate. Keep going, mate. Day at a time. Keep getting to them meetings. Yeah. You know what you need to do. You keep doing well. Yeah. Thank you, Sky. Really appreciate it. Yeah. As I say, I'm in Gibraltar at the minute, but I'll delve into that a bit later. Yeah, I'm feeling really good, feeling really happy with myself again. Lots of positives out of the week so far. Hi Wolfie, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you keep attending the meetings and you keep on fighting day at a time. I'm feeling really good, positive. No thoughts of gambling. I've had a bit of a dream about gambling at the weekend, which is a bit weird about it, but it happens. It's only natural. It is weird, even though I'm over 11 years in, I'm still fighting it and I'm still taking it one day at a time. I've got to keep that 1% in check. So, oh, this is good. I've had quite a lot last day or two though, so I'm going to have to chase that off again sooner rather than later. Make sure I keep in the time spent keeping fit and with my family and things and all like that. Thank you, Scar. Really appreciate that. It is just a day at a time. I can't take it no further. Waste of time hitting targets, because if I have targets and I have a shortcut, so to speak, and the shortcuts lead to gambling. So I make sure one day at a time, even 1 hour at a time. That's the way you have to be to fight this addiction. Totally agree. So yeah, a bit more about why I'm out in Gibraltar. I've come out with YGAM with a fella called Lee Willows, who's the chief executive of YGAM, which they go into like schools, go into like, you do workshops and things like that, do train teacher and things, and actually try and do a prevention side of things really, like go to like youngsters between ages of 7 and 25 and try and deliver educational, promotional stuff like that really, and try and assist with like people at the bottom of the cliff like I ended up being, try and get them right at the top, and hopefully stories like mine get shared, and obviously they've got like their preventive schemes where they can like target and treat people and help people, especially in the younger elements of society. So it's been very eye-opening. I've met a few gambling operators. I wasn't wary of them at all, really. I react to it positively, and it's been a very positive experience so far. I won't mention the names of who I've met because I don't really want to be at liberty, and probably they want to share that. They probably won't want me to share that either. But it's been a very humbling experience. It's been very educational for me. Obviously, you know where I'm like manual labour background really, so it's been really good to see really positive effects of this talking about my gambling addiction, like sharing it out there and recovering out loud. And hopefully if they're watching today, this is what kind of thing I do. Obviously I'm not going to be as busy today with people who are talking online and things like that, but it is what it is. Obviously I'm more busier on Sunday and I talk to a hell of a lot more addicts then, so hopefully they'll tune in probably more on a Sunday than you probably are today, because it is a bit impromptu what I'm doing today. But as I say, apologies for the noise there, next to a busy road on hotel, so yeah, but I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to my holiday next month with my wife. We just celebrated a wedding anniversary yesterday, so I've got to buy a present while I'm out here, because unfortunately I wasn't here for the wedding, wasn't back home in Derby for the wedding anniversary, but she was very supportive of me for coming out here today and talking to lots of different people, and hopefully I can talk to more gambling operators, because I don't see them as evil. You've got to integrate, you've got to talk to each other. Yeah, obviously I'd like to see them do more, and I think deep down as well, from my way of talking to people today as well, they do want to help out more, they do want to do more, and it's got to be cooperative. And yeah, some people might disagree with the way I'm doing things. I'm fair game, totally fair game for what you think. I'm not fair game for like personal abuse or anything like that, but I'll just ignore you basically. But I am a compulsive gambler. I want to help out people. I want to reach out with my story, reach out and try and inspire people to stop. And it's been fantastic to do these vlogs over the last couple of years, and I will continue to do so. It's just a shame I've got many people watching it at the moment and probably talking, but I think that's due to the actual time I'm doing it and the impromptu nature of doing this vlog today. So, but I'm feeling good with my life. Any gambling operators out there, some of you heard my story today. I am a compulsive gambler. Last bet 15th of April 2007. I do fight this addiction hard, and it's hard, day at a time. And I've had my moments, especially in those first 12 months are imperative. They're really hard. You really have to get your barriers in place. Get a Gamban app, get Gamblock if it's online, you do. Go to selfexclusion.co.uk and essentially self-exclude from bookmakers. Also, GamStop, like I say, GamStop's an amazing feature now. You can block yourself online on various kind of platforms there as well. Get to Gams Anonymous meetings, there's GamCare, there's Gordon Moody, there's lots of treatment out there available for you. What I've done. I know some people who are campaigners might not agree with me, but so be it. I am fair game for my views. All I can do is share how I stop myself from gambling and help continue. So it is a difficult thing to do, and I'm not saying it's easy. It's a hard, long road, but gamble-free life, it can be amazing. It really is. Hi, hey, it's the first time I've heard you say you're registered on gambling, but the addiction doesn't go away and I'm fighting. Yep, it never goes away. You have to for me, I fight it a day at a time. Hey, what kind of help have you had before, apart from just obviously doing your gamble ups and things like that? Because obviously there's that many ways and opportunities to gamble. It is a difficult kind of, obviously, especially in the early days, it's hard to fight that actual urge all the time. And yeah, I have total empathy and sympathy for you, especially at the start. I mean, I remember being at that rock bottom and how hard it was for me to stop, and I just opened up and it helped me be more honest as a person, it changed as a person, and I think about a lot of things more, if you know what I mean. I'm not in that bubble anymore. And away from anything, and try and be honest as I can with everybody in life, especially with my family, my wife, my friends and things like that. It is a massive struggle, especially at the start. Yeah, have you got me again? Sorry guys, I am on the hotel Wi-Fi, so I do apologise. So it's probably going to cut out now and again. I'm going to move about a bit, I think. But that's any hobby. I work in IT, I'm always at the computer, I can't escape it. Is there anything that actually interests you at all, hey? As in, because I'm guessing you suffer from time and boredom a hell of a lot. Because I was the same when I stopped. I was like, what am I going to do to replace this? I started to get fit, started to go running a lot, and I do lots of half marathons for charity and things now. I've done 3 Great North runs. So obviously you've got a lot of time on your hands in front of a computer. Is there anything that you can probably retrain yourself? Like, is there any like learning tools you can get online and things like that? Is there anything that might pique your interest? Maybe start have another language or etc. like that. Learn another language or any like games. Hard, especially time is the biggest killer. You try to replace all that time gambling to where you are now. I mean, as I say, I do a lot of fitness. Fitness is my thing, and keep relatively fit now. And obviously, I'm 11 years down the line, but anyone can be. Once you stop gambling, you can do it. It might seem daunting and everything's against you, the world's against you, but once you get yourself off that shoulders, you think, yes, I've got a problem, I admitted I've got a problem, I need to sort myself out. That's half the battle. Then the other half is like presenting yourself and trying to stay away from them slips. Because don't get me wrong, a lot of people have slips. and it happens, and you start again, you go again, you go again, you go again, and there is amazing chances of life out there for you. I mean, I never thought next year, if you know what I mean. What things would you like to try? Is anything that really piques your interest? Hey, you can actually try and do something else. I mean, is there anything sporting activities you like doing? Is there anything on the computer you like doing if you work in IT? Is there anything you might want to develop a program or develop an app or something like that? And I know I'm rambling on a bit because I don't really know a lot about computers, to be fair. I'm very computer illiterate as well. But would you consider doing something in IT like that would take much time, like a project of some sort? Obviously, I don't know what kind of work you do or what kind of company you work for. Maybe take the time to do something like that. You could delve into that away from gambling, and it might help you develop into a better person, and it might help you that you do with your work, or if you're passionate about something like this. I mean, it took me 9 years to come out to the world with problems and things like that, and why I do my vlogs, it helps me recover. I'm listening to learn to listen, and I'm fighting this addiction every day. I'm absolutely fighting this addiction every day. Don't get me wrong, most of the times it's good days now. I do have the bad days. I struggle around anniversaries, around my last bet, which is 14th of April 2007. Always got a bit of a pressure on the lead up to my anniversaries, and I'm not a very nice person to live with around them times, and it is a struggle. But I think it's because I'm remembering the lead up to my last bet and how bad I was, and then once I get to my meetings, I mean, I've drove all the way 70-80 miles, been operators, and it's been very educational. It's been fun for me listening to them, and hopefully they took a lot out of that and listened to me as well. That's 4 weeks out betting. Your videos are helping. Thank you, Grace Trim the Bosch. Amazing, brilliant, well done. 4 weeks without betting, that is fantastic. Keep taking it one day at a time. Yeah, would you ever imagine you'd gone 4 weeks without having a bet? Ever? I mean, I knew when I first stopped, I never thought I'd get to 11 years. I thought I'd struggle to get to 2 weeks or a week even without betting. So 4 weeks is an amazing achievement. Just keep fighting it one day at a time. It's imperative that you just take it one day at a time, because, as I say, targets lead to shortcuts and lead to gambling. So one day at a time, just keep going up there. I know a lot of people who mark days off on the calendar. Years, then just mark them off 3 or 4 days at a time then, because it's a nice tool for them, and they can just kind of like remember. I know of one person who goes out with his wife every month on a certain date, and then they just talk about the gambling and how they are as a couple and how they're feeling and things like that. Always share how you're feeling with somebody. Be honest, even if you're living with parents, if you've got a wife or a husband, got children, tell them how you feel, and then they might be able to notice the signs that you're struggling and things like that. And it's great to talk, just be open, be positive. Hopefully that will come through. Yep, we connected again now. I do apologise for that, and I do apologise for the roadworks going off behind me, but it is what it is. I just wanted to keep sharing, really. So I'm going to carry on for about another 5 minutes. It's going to be a bit more of a condensed version this time, because I'm usually on for about half hour, 45 minutes. Sunday will be a bigger one again. Hopefully I can go for about 45 minutes for an hour then, because I think people at home with their families or friends or whatever, and it's great to do it then. Hi, like a sir. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Feel free to actually share if you've got any problems with gambling or anything like that. That'd be great. As I say, I've got a few people watching me now, which is good. So if anybody's got any more to debate and something like that. Hi, Romeo. You always try to look sick, don't you? You know what I'm like. I'm a skinny kind of guy, aren't I? 38 going on 21. I'm a big kid, really, aren't I, Romeo? So nice to see you again, mate. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well as well, personally, in your fight as well. That's fantastic. As I say, feel free, if you're from the industry, feel free to ask me questions. if you're recovering, tell us how you recover and things like that. Obviously the beer is better on a Sunday when there's more people about and you can interact with each other more. And this is why I kind of do my vlogs. I want people to connect to each other and listen to each other's stories and pick up one little bit of advice and stuff. Because I'm still picking up advice to this day as well. I find other people inspiring to me as well, and it's fantastic. I mean, as Police in the Bush said, 4 weeks, amazing, and it's inspired me. It is a really, really brilliant tool I think I've kind of created. I'm sounding slightly egotistical. That's the way I am. I've got the ego size of it, if you know what I mean. Hi, Raging Rhino. McDonald's, thanks. Well, we make some bad days, but life is definitely better without gambling. Yeah, you do have your bad days, but them bad days is where you make sure you got them barriers in place, and so you can stop them triggers happening. You can stop yourself from gambling. That's the days where they're most important, and you've got them certain barriers in place. I mean, there's great bank accounts out there at the moment. There's Monzo, there's Starling, where they're trying to filter gambling transactions out, and you can stop yourself from gambling on there. There's some fantastic barriers out there. As I mentioned earlier, you have to reach out and grab it. It is one day at a time. You have to take your full responsibility of your own actions. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to see more to be done, and while I'm out here today with some gambling operators, it's been good to talk to them and maybe mention more what can be done, and they're quite receptive to what I said and my story and who I'm out with, which is YGAM as well, so it's good. GamStop is good. It is a fantastic kind of another tool. Obviously you've got Gamban app and Gamblock as well, which is good. I don't think I spoke to you before, Raging Rhino. Have you stopped recently, or are you a gambling operator? You don't have to admit anything to me. You can just keep asking questions. It's just me being curious and nosy. That's the nature of me. I'm a nosy individual. I'm quite receptive to talking to absolutely anyone and everyone, so to speak. So that's I love talking to people, so to speak. No, still get every day. Have done for 25 years. Are you looking obviously to stop, or are you you wanted to obviously try and start? I'm guessing you want to, because you're coming onto these live vlogs to compulsive gamblers and stuff and all like that. Have you? I hope so. Yep, I'm back in again. Do apologise for that. As I say, I'm using free Wi-Fi from the hotel, so I do apologise. That's my bad. But yeah, obviously I'll probably do a more extended version on Sunday with it and everything. Hi Jordan, hope you're well. Hope you're doing well as well. How's your story? How's your life going? I hope it's going really positively and stuff like that. I'm not going to be around for much longer now, because obviously I need to get myself ready, and we're going to nip out and have a bit of a evening meal later, so that'd be good. Done counselling, hypnotherapy, excluded from almost every site in mine and my wife's name. Okay, you're trying to get the barriers in place and things like that. I would consider going to a gambling. Talking is the best medication, Romeo. Agreed, totally agreed. Being honest and letting it all out there. Raging Rhino, I would say do try going to a Gamblers Anonymous meeting. What you can do is take the test, like 20 questions on Gamblers Anonymous. If you answer yes, it's like a yes-no test. If you answer yes to more than seven or more, then it does show you have a problem gambling. I'm guessing you're thinking you have that anyway. But if you go to Gamblers Anonymous and type in where you live or close by, postcode, it'll bring up all the meetings and what days and what kind of type of meetings they are as well at GA. Yeah. All good, mate. 5 weeks gamble free, Jordan. That is amazing, mate. Well done. Proud of you. That is really humbling for you, I imagine. I imagine you couldn't believe you'd go 5 days, let alone 5 weeks or 5 hours even. So that's a massive achievement. Well done, mate. Well done. I know I have been learning to live with the problem. Try and learn to recover, Raging Rhino. You should be able to, like I say, feel free to message me on Twitter if you like, personally on DM. I'm at BaronMad79, and obviously you can Google my name as well. It should come up with a Twitter handle as well. Feel free to privately message me if you ever want to, Raging Rhino. I'm more than happy to talk. I'll always respond to everybody. I am like I say, I care so much, passionate about fighting this gambling addiction and trying to inspire others and show there is a good line, if you know what I mean. Yep. Speak soon, Romeo. Hope you keep well and everything. That's great stuff. But if you want to message me privately, you can do, Raging Rhino. Feel free, and I'll gladly talk to you. Why do I feel need to do this? Because I think there's still a stigma there of gambling addiction, and I wanted to share it. There's a lot of people out there who do write about it and write blogs about it, and I thought there was kind of a thing, niche, where there's not many people who actually vlog about it and show how normal life can be away from gambling addiction. And I want to show that you can recover, you can have a positive life without it. And I wanted to show there is hope, there is hard to fight it. It's imperative that you try and get those barriers in place, to try and use the tools to prevent yourself from gambling, so to speak. Unfortunately now, guys, I am going to go because I'm back on Sunday, live from 9 PM UK time. Oh my dear, Raging, right? Your brother lost 500,000 on poker, and your uncle lost his business. I do know, like, people who are brothers and or sisters and stuff like that, who both had actual gambling addictions, and I've seen that before. So I don't know. I'm going to learn a bit more. So I might go and learn into the genetics of it. So I might actually go and have a bit of a Google over the next few days or so and learn a bit more on the genetics of it, because there may be a case for that. So you probably open me up to, I'm still learning, you see, Raging Rhino, so I might have a look and read into that and things like that. So yeah, you give me a food for thought, really. So I might talk about that a bit more as well. So that'd be great. If I give 10 million, would you gamble again? I'm 99% certain I'll never gamble again. I've got to keep that 1% in check, which means going to my meetings, keeping myself away from gambling and things like that. I wouldn't like to have 10 million quid. No way. No way. I'd obviously, yeah, I'm not bothered about money at the end of the day. I'm not greedy or anything, if you know what I mean. So it's quite scary. Thank you, Raging Rhino. I appreciate that. If you want to talk to me privately, feel free. Baronmad79. That goes to anyone who is watching and tuning in, who's not wanted to talk on the comments tonight. So I am going to go. Sunday 9 o'clock I'll definitely be back in the UK, and I'll be back to normal, and obviously there'll be a few more people around talking, if you know what I mean. So yeah, up to you, Raging Rhino. Feel free to message me anytime you like. So I'm going to go, guys. So my name's Andy. I'm a couples gambler at Westbet, 14th of April 2007. Take care, guys.